Hey guys, it's me. I thought it would be smart to do this video once my birds were covered and it was nighttime and they weren't doing construction work, but they may chirp just because they're annoyed that their mother is talking when she should be sleeping or quiet. Anyway, I thought I would talk today about the LGBTQ community and how I feel as a cisgendered straight woman. I've been watching a lot of things lately online, and there's been a lot of pronouns coming out that they and them and neither. There's so many different ways to approach the labels of gender, and you know, I'm very interested in being sensitive and being kind to people and getting things right. And sometimes you just don't know what you're doing, and you know, you try, and I hope people have patience, because I mean, gosh darn it, I'm trying. But the thing that I wonder about is, like, often, I mean, you kind of want to know which way a person is going, or what their gender is, because sometimes it can be hard to tell from the outside. And you'll get lots of people saying, well, it's none of your business, or why do you care? Why does it matter? Well, I'm going to use something that's kind of gross. I mean, it's a basic biological sort of need to know the sex of another being. Even dogs, I mean, when they sniff each other's butts. And I'm not saying we should do that, but when they sniff each other's butts, it's because they want to get a lot of information. One of them being male, female, and are they at a place in their cycle to be impregnated. So I noticed that when I talk to people, I like to know if they're male or female. And I think it's because even if I'm not interested in a person sexually, I still find that I tend to respond to men and women differently. And I don't know why, but I know I do. And I don't know what the point of it is, and I know it's probably something very ancient, and yeah, and I know it's none of my business, but try telling that to my brain. I've met people that have kind of been questionable. I didn't know if they were male or female, or if they were, you know, lesbian or gay or bi. And for some reason, it mattered to me to just know. I don't judge them by it. It doesn't make me change my opinion. But for some reason, that sexuality and the gender and all that stuff matters. And I'm sure I can't be the only one. And I really hope, I hope I'm not offending anybody, because that's not my point. It's just, I guess I want to know, is it is it bad form just to want to know what gender a person is? I mean, I could like a person and say I like you and think about forming a relationship, and then sexually I find out that they're not who I'm going for. So it can cause some problems. I guess I'm saying it's good if people, upright, if you're getting into that thinking about dating somebody area, that they actually let you know who they are, what their gender is, are they in transition, post-op, pre-op, all those things. It just seems like such a lot of information to to ask somebody when you're just getting to know them. I think we probably do this because it does save time. I mean, knowing which way a person is and who they are, and I'm sure it saves us time. And some people say, why does it matter sexually? Well, it does for some of us. For some people, it doesn't matter at all. But for some of us, it does. That's just the way we are. It's not bad. It's not great. I was born straight, cisgendered as far as I'm concerned. This is the way I was born, and I sort of like who I like, and sexually. I'm not saying that there's not, I'm not saying never say no in any sense, because I have no idea where my heart or soul may take me. But I think it's kind of good to know. I don't know, guys. Is this a dumb topic? Like, I feel like I'm digging myself into a little hole. It's, so many of the things I want to talk about, they're the stuff I want to talk about, they're kind of edgy. Like, I want to talk about, religion and politics and sexuality, and people will say, don't go there. You're going to have a polarized watch group. You're going to have people leave. Some people join, I guess. And it's best to stay away from those things. Sure. But I guess it's partly where my heart is. I mean, I'm a little bit, going by the different YouTube channels out there. I'm a little Jenna and Julian. I'm a little Amelia Fart. I'm a little God is Gray. I'm a little Shane Dawson. And I'm a lot crap so far. Oh God, no, I shouldn't say that. I'm not saying I'm at their level, but these are the people and the kind of stuff that they put out that I want to put out. I'm a little bit of a, can you be a little bit of a beauty guru? Or, like, I'll do some makeup, some clothing, but that's not my biggest thing. I like to talk about breaking through barriers and all those stupid limits we put on ourselves that just don't matter, But I like to talk about a lot of stuff. I like to talk about, some brain candy, some my favorite TV shows, shows like The Office, which I'm in love with. Ghost hunters, or no, ghost adventures, watching Huff Paranormal. I like that stuff. But I just thought I'd talk about the pronouns and the LGBTQ community and trying to understand things. And I just know I'm probably going to get somebody who is going to be offended. And I tell you, I'm not trying to offend anybody, so maybe I should just drop it, huh? What do you think? Yeah, the other thing I wanted to talk about was Christianity. I'm just cutting my head off here. My personal view is if you follow every single word and line in the Bible and take everything literal, that's not being a Christian, that's being a Biblicist, and it's kind of worshiping an object, the Bible itself. And people will say, well, how can you trust your own beliefs? And why aren't they? How do you know they're not from the devil? Well, how do you know the devil isn't in some parts of the Bible? I mean, I don't think human beings were born with booklets, pamphlets. There were millions and millions of people born before Jesus came on the earth, and they're not lost. They're not lost to be. They're not all in hell. I believe that. So when people tell me, they go against what I say by showing me Bible quotes. All it tells me is that they're reading a Bible, but it doesn't say what God says. I believe totally that God speaks through you, through love, and that you can get additional information from the Bible, but it's not all from the Bible that you get your information. I think we know what love is. I think we know what kindness is. I think we know what fairness is, what tolerance is, what patience, just all those things. I think we know what those are, and I think we know what is God and what is not God. And God is not bigotry. God is not pushing away immigrants. Okay guys, I have no freaking idea where I was before my camera shut off. Grr. So where was I? I don't know. I think I was talking about God, Christ, love. God is love. God is love. And I think we all know it. And with that, I think I'm going to have to find some less divisive, is that the word? Less divisive topics. Yeah. What would you guys like to talk about? You know what? I'm waiting for Shane Dawson's next video. And I think he showed that he's going to show it on something like the 28th or 29th of this month. That would be awesome. What else? I've been watching a lot of Joey Graceffa's puppies. They're so cute. And yeah, don't know what else to talk about tonight, but I will start looking for less divisive topics. Oh, and I want to wish everybody who happens to be pagan or Wiccan a happy Mabon, which is on the 23rd of September this year. That is the second harvest for Wiccans, and it's all about balance. It's the equinox, so balance of dark and light, and from that point on the darkness takes over from the light. So boo. But it's a part of the cycle of life. Hakuna Matata. No, whatever. But happy Mabon. And yeah, what else? I don't know what else to talk about. So with that, I will see you next week. I'm thinking about doing a try-on, a plus-size try-on. Might actually do it at Walmart this time. That would be a first. I've done Old Navy, Forever 21. I think I've done, shoot. I've done one more and I forget. But I haven't done Walmart. And I know there's a lot of people who don't have tons of money, so might be a good thing to try. And yeah, Halloween's coming up too. Well, we got a whole month and some. So anyway, until next week or sometime during the week, I will see you guys later. Okay, love you.